We can chain together multiple else-if statements as well. For example, we could say, if it's raining, then wear a raincoat. Else, if it's cold, then wear a long-sleeve shirt. Else, if it's hot, then wear a t-shirt. Else, if it's windy, then wear a jacket. Else, wear a collared shirt. We must start with an if, and we can have at most one else, but we can have any number of else-ifs in between. With this kind of structure, each else-if and else will only execute if no previous condition has executed. If it was cold, then this logic wouldn't even check if it was hot or windy. A collared shirt would only be the result if every single check was false. This might be easier to visualize using a flowchart. From here, we can see that once one of the conditions is true, it changes our path and sends us to one of the results. So we don't even check the other questions because we've already reached our decision of what to do next. Now, flowcharts like this can be useful ways of planning out your code if you're having trouble keeping track of it in text. If we wanted to guarantee we check multiple things, we would just put multiple if-then structures one after the other without an else. For example, imagine we said, if it's cold, then wear a long-sleeve shirt. If it's raining, then wear a raincoat. With this logic, we could end up wearing both a long-sleeve shirt and a raincoat if it's cold and raining. The second statement didn't begin with else, so this reasoning checks if it's raining, whether it's cold or not. Just as we didn't have to end an if-then statement with an else, we also don't have to end an if-then-else-if with an else. For example, consider this reasoning. If you have a test tomorrow, then study. Else, if you have class early, then go to bed early. If neither of those conditions are true, then this block doesn't need to prescribe what you do. We can have an if-then-else-if without having a final else.